Hey guys, so today I want to share with you some of the things that I do on a Sunday night or a Saturday night, just depending on the week ahead, to prep for the week ahead. Sometimes you guys ask me when I do schoolwork or when I do meal prep, so I just wanted to share some of the things that I have to get done on a Sunday night in order to bounce into a Monday feeling fresh and good and strong and ready for the week ahead. So first things first, I don't necessarily have a laundry system right now, but I can tell you that come the weekend, all of my kids' hampers are completely empty and they are washed and ready to be put away. The kids put their own laundry away, but one thing that we always do is lay out their clothes for the week. We just pick out some outfits, roll them up, and put them in some hanging bins I have in their closets. The reason behind this is so that we can, one, be ready for the week, because I feel like the morning rush, even though they're homeschoolers, we still have a morning rush here. I feel like if their outfits are picked out, that is very helpful. And also because then we get a chance to discuss things we have coming up that week and everybody feels like they're ready and they know what's going on for the week. So, of course, I always pick out all of the baby's clothes and her hair accessories and things like that. For the most part, I have the kids pick out their outfits. Sometimes they only want to pick out one or two for special events or Bible study or church or something like that, and I'll fill in the rest, but they all like to have their hand at this. They are completely in charge of cleaning their rooms, but I do help them with this part, and I also help them with their linens. Like I said, sometimes the boys want to help with their clothes, sometimes they don't, so they don't have too much of a strong opinion yet as far as clothing goes. So on this particular Sunday, I just went ahead and did it all for them while they were tidying up the millions of action figures on their floors. I know I've told you guys this before, but I am not necessarily a clean the kitchen sink first kind of a person. I know sometimes people say if your house is out of control, just start in the kitchen. If you have a clean kitchen, you'll have a happy life. I don't know. For me, it is all about clean linens. I know that sounds bizarre, but I sleep better at night. I feel better if I know that my kids have fresh sheets and fresh blankets. And so because of that, I do wash their sheets and blankets once a week. And Sunday nights are the only time that I ever make their bed. They make their bed every single morning during the week. I really don't care how messy it looks as long as it's made according to the expectation I have of their age. But on Sundays, because it's sheets and top sheets and blankets or comforters, pillowcases, all that, I do this on Sundays for them. I sleep much better at night knowing that they have fresh sheets. And in order to keep this functional, they all have plain white sheets with plain white top sheets. It just makes everything so much easier. And I don't always do my bed on Sundays, but I always do their beds. And John helps me because that's 4 beds and it would take me like 2.5 hours with the bunk beds. The other thing I do on Sundays is make sure that school is prepped for the week. So I just go through, reorganize our morning basket, pull any extra papers that I shoved in there throughout the week. I also make sure that our warm-up bin is reset for the week. I make sure to write the date on the front of this chalkboard bin. This is by Organizer Logic because it just keeps me accountable to switching it because my older 2 kids always know what the date is. So if they see the wrong date on there, then they know that I didn't switch it. So it's just for some accountability for me. I switch those toys out. On Sunday nights, I make sure to write a checklist for Monday on the board for school. I don't do that for the rest of the week because we're usually writing our memory work on that board, but I just put a checklist because Mondays tend to be rough, especially for my 5-year-old who we're kind of bringing into our school routine now more regularly to prepare him for kindergarten. So it just helps them all to have a checklist of things. Visually, they see that they're accomplishing things. And then I just make sure that all of our photocopies are done and laid out in those drawers for our folders for the week. And that's all I do for school prep. The last thing that I do is I go ahead and prep the kitchen. So for me, this means writing out our meals for the week so there's no guessing games. If I have to do any meal prep, you guys have seen my meal prep videos. I'll put that up here in the corner if you guys want to check out some of those meal prep videos. Sometimes I have to do snacks, so I'll pull their snack trays out, prep their snacks. This particular week, I didn't have a ton of meal prep to do, so all I had to do was make ahead a couple of freezer baked oatmeal pans just to pull out and bake throughout the week. So I went ahead and did that real quick. It took like 5 minutes because I don't have to bake it until the morning of. And then, because we usually make a larger dinner on Sunday, John always comes through and cleans the kitchen for me while I'm doing the rest of the prep, which is super helpful. As much as I'm not a clean kitchen kind of girl, he is a clean kitchen kind of guy. So it's very helpful to have the kitchen reset, especially because we're sitting right there in the next room for school on Monday. So if the counters are messy, it does tend to distract me. So we tend to go to bed on Sunday nights with a clean kitchen, but that is no thanks to me. That is all thanks to John. And then the very last thing we do on Sundays is have some wind down time and read our books. We do tech-free Sundays, so no phones, no TV. We don't do a lot of TV in general, but putting our phones down means that we generally pick up our books a lot more when it's time for bedtime. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what some of your must-dos are on the weekend to prepare for the week ahead. See you later.